Good morning. This is Board of Richland County Commissioners. I'm Darrell Banks. Fellow Commissioners Tony Vero, Stacy Crawler is our clerk. Andrew Keller is our administrator. And Pat Dropsy, our auditor, is here along with Sherry from the head of IT. So, Mr. Auditor, you would like to authorize us to cancellation of software licenses and services. So why don't we explain why you want to do that?
Basically, you guys approved a contract way back when. No, not when. Which one is it? You know what? I was thinking of something else. So I'm just gonna let Sherry talk to you guys directly, and I'll just sit here and look like I know what I'm talking about.
When have you ever done that?
I have to practice. I think one time when I told you that North Carolina was gonna beat Duke, and they did.
You got lucky.
Yeah, Mike Krzyzewski's last home game.
Oh,
Okay, let's go on.
You had recently approved a contract for Tyler Public Safety Service, Sheriff's Office. This is to replace that software. We kept it on contract for at least a half a year so that we could go back and reference anything that might be needed during the transition from one application to the other. And this is just a formal cancellation of the software of the OSSI product from Central Square. It's needed in writing, 30-day notification via certified mail. And it's pretty much, the sheriff's office decided to go with a different vendor, a different avenue, and they're on that path. You no longer need this application.
okay, motion.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes,
Commissioner Vero,
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
yes. We have on the line Carl Hunnell from the Source and Al Lawrence from the News Journal.
That's too bad.
And this is Thursday, so we'll go with Carl this time. Carl, do you have any questions?
Well, first of all, I'd like to defend my friend Al from Pat's recent attack there just a moment ago of expressing that it was too bad that Al is with us because I assume.
I think he meant both of you.
Well,
Yes,
okay.
I did. Let's be honest, I did.
Well, I completely resemble that remark, and we will move on. So the new contract with Tyler Public Safety Services, when did that one go into place? I think Sherry, you said it was 6 months ago.
Yes.
And OSSI, what's the name of that company again?
Central Square, they're now known as Superion.
Okay. And they basically kept that as just a backup while the new one was being implemented?
Correct. In case that they
And-
needed to refer to anything, they had it.
And what's the cost of Central Square that will now go off the books?
I apologize, I don't have that information in front of me.
And the contract with Tyler, do you guys know, is that a 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, or what's the length of time for that?
Don't remember.
Hold on, I might have it. I keep a spreadsheet. I started this year for this very reason, because Carl's always asking, we signed so many contracts. Let's see if I have it. I don't know. I don't have it on my spreadsheet. I think we did it last year.
Please
Wasn't it
forgive me,
last year?
Commissioner Vero, for inquiring about the public's money in terms of contracts. I'll try not to do that so often.
Technically, I bet you, if you would look through your own records, like the commissioners can look through theirs, you have that answer with the day that they approved it in an open meeting last year.
I'm sure I do. I just wanted to see whether Tony knew.
I started a spreadsheet.
Fam, how can you expect him to know?
I show we've already signed to date this year, because then I also look too when new contracts come up. So I'm like, I need to start. I show we've already signed approximately 90 contracts through half of the year this year, and I'm sure that's not even every single one. That doesn't include Land Bank.
All right, so this one basically, I think Sherry, you said this will go with a 30-day notice and then it goes away.
Yes,
And I assume, and I guess I could talk to the sheriff's department, I assume that they're okay with this and that they're comfortable that their contract with Tyler is working as planned.
Yes.
Okay. That's what I had for now. Thank you.
Al, any other questions?
Yeah, remind me, this was a contract for what now?
Public safety server, it was for the sheriff's office. For records management.
Okay, records management. Okay, that's all I needed. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, gentlemen. Thank you.
Appreciate your time.
Appreciate
Have a good day, Al. You too, Carl.
Thanks, Mr. Dropsy.
That would be
Yes,
my dad.
I'll have a good day, especially since I'm still here.
That's a good thing.
In my age, you worry about that a little bit.
No,
I would say 99 is an age to worry about that, Al.
Well,
Younger than the
I'll tell you
president.
when I get there.
take care, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, can we do some other? Starting with certifying the record of procedures for July the 9th.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
And can we approve requisitions?
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Yes.
And can we approve the weekly transfers and appropriations?
We have a couple questions, one on our EMA, maybe Cliff can answer this, and then I'm gonna ask that we withdraw the adult court services. Cassie didn't provide a reason, not that, I mean, she does a good job, but you look at the EMA, they're asking that we they've been awarded reimbursement funds. The reimbursement funds are from the fiscal year 22 hazardous materials emergency, the HMEP. But then it says the grant performance period is from 9/30/2023 to 9/30/2024. Wouldn't that be fiscal year 2024, but maybe even 2023, but certainly not 2022? Yes? Am I reading that right?
Yeah, if you're reading that right, that might be a typo. I don't know. I'm not familiar.
So the dollars all seem to line up. I'm just curious, should we approve it or remove it, or what do you want to do?
Let's ask them to tell us which way it is.
Okay, so I'll ask that we approve minus the EMA request. And then Cassie just says, please transfer the following to cover purchases. Okay, what are the purchases? So
Mhm.
I'll remove those two.
Okay, and I'll look into the EMA
Thank you.
motion.
Second.
Yes.
Commissioner Barrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Okay. And we have an opening on the Law Library Resources Board. And can we get a motion to appoint Michelle Snyder? I believe she works in municipal.
She's the court administrator for Judge Badnell. Michelle has vast experience in the legal world, both in the private sector and now in the public sector. We have vetted all conflicts with the prosecutor's office to make sure that a Mansfield Municipal Court employee can in fact serve on the law library, and we got the go ahead there. So Michelle seems to be the obvious choice. She does an excellent job and can offer good input to the board. So I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
Okay. And after a long search, can we authorize hiring an assistant clerk for the Board of Commissioners?
I'll make a motion that we hire Heather Toman to be the administrative assistant clerk for the Richland County Board of Commissioners, effective July 22nd, 2024 at $19 per hour with a 1-year probationary period.
Second.
Commissioner Banks,
Yes.
Commissioner Barrow,
Yes.
Commissioner Mears.
And we have the overdimension vehicle permit Company is V.O. Nunez for County Bridge Project on London West Road.
So moved.
Second.
Commissioner Banks?
Yes.
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 Gentlemen, do you have anything else to bring up?
I actually have one thing. Our Richland County group is working on the Route 30 broadband project, has a meeting today at 11:30 with commissioners from other counties along the corridor and representatives from Congressman Jordan's office, and unfortunately, State Representative Marilyn John, and representatives from the County Commissioners Association as we discuss the RFI and plans moving forward. Particularly, we're at the step now where we're attempting to secure funding for the project. So, good meeting today. Let's hope we can move this forward. We'd like to get this done, and obviously representatives from the base, certainly, which are a focal point of the project.
Sure. Gentlemen, do you have any questions? Start with Al.
Yeah, first of all, the new assistant clerk, spelling of her last name.
EHOM as in Michael, AN.
EHOM.
T as in Tom, H as in house, O, M as in Michael, AN.
Toman.
Yep.
You give us a little background?
Yeah, actually, we got lucky. She worked in child support, so not directly for our office, but 2 steps removed. And her husband took a promotion in South Carolina, and he just recently got another promotion and moved back to the area. And I have no idea why, but she enjoyed working for Richland County and child support and the office. So I asked her if something was wrong with her. And when she came back just a couple weeks ago, Richland County was the first call she made, and we just happened to have a position available. So it's a seamless transition for us, and we're very excited.
Okay, how many applicants did you have?
Over 300.
Seriously?
Yep.
Okay, how many people did you interview?
Oh, I think I did 10 to 12 phone interviews, maybe more, plus 5 in-person interviews. I probably did. I gotta go back and count exactly. I have the outline.
So in other words, she had been out of state and family moved back then, and she was
Correct.
looking for work and decided to apply.
Why wouldn't the
How long-
Richland County Commissioners be your first call for employment?
How long had she worked for Children's Services?
She worked for child support.
Or
So
child support?
she worked for a little over a year.
Now she's gonna support these children.
Yeah. Andrew and Stacy, she got to babysit them.
I don't think they need the babysitting. I think there's another job opportunity there.
Errol?
I think that's all I had. Thank you.
Carl.
For the record, commissioners approved the contract or the ARPA award for Tyler Technologies December 29th, 2022. At that time, Captain Sweat said it would be a 12 to 18 month conversion process. So it appears that they're on pace for that. I just wanted to
Did we
let
did we approve the award or the actual contract then? Let me go back and look at my COVID.
you approve the ARPA award.
Right, but I think the contract was in 2023, Carl. I could be wrong though.
I might not have done a story at the time of the actual contract.
Right.
Just dealing with the $1 million that was awarded. But I didn't want to go back and look that up, but that's all I had.
Okay. Well, hearing no other business at 9:44, and we will stand adjourned.